So I'm going to read part of the book. I'll talk a little bit about some of the challenges actually in the book before I do the reading. It's very dialogue heavy, and the language within it is very specific to the region of Cannes and Nice. It's young, current, fresh language, but with a lot of slang and a lot of idiomatic expressions. But because Rosie isn't particularly well educated, or she doesn't have much culture, she makes a lot of mistakes. So she'll twist her words around, she'll invent words sometimes. So in terms of research, really, if I came across a phrase in the book that I didn't understand, I would never understand it, because I could sit in front of Google all day and it just didn't exist. So this meant that I had to stay in very close contact with Alice throughout the first book. Hundreds of Skype messages and emails go between us, and then luckily an invaluable experience with the second book, which I'm now working on, is she invited me down to Cannes, and I could go around feeling very lucky, and we read through the book together, which saved me so much time. So I'm very grateful. Thank you for that. I'll come again whenever you want. So in terms of my experience, because the language is influenced as well by Rosie's mother and grandmother, so there's some older terminology in there, but also the idiomatic expressions are so fresh and young, and she tries to invite the audience. You're a friend, basically, when you're reading the narrative. You're invited into her world. When I was a teacher in France for 10 years, teaching at university level, so even though I'm knocking on a little bit now, I did have a time when I could kick it with the kids, and so, like Simon said, partying in the capital does help with some of that language.